From ancient South Indian temples to the finest Mughal ruins, Indian architecture is as old as civilization itself. The earliest traces of recognizable building activity in India can be traced back to the settlements of the Indus Valley. India has seen a variety of architectural styles emerge over the course of its history. Some examples include temple architecture, Mughal architecture, Dravidian architecture, Sikh architecture, and cave architecture. Many early Indian buildings were made of wood, which was often decayed, burned, or brick that has been removed for reuse. Over millennia, it has progressed from small rock-cut cave shrines to huge temples that have extended across the Indian subcontinent and beyond, forming a style that is now seen in contemporary Hindu temples across the world. Paragraph. The cave architecture in India is suspected to have begun during ancient times, when Buddhist and Jain monks used the structures for worship and residence. Early examples of architectural craftsmanship on such structures include rock-cut patterns carved on overhanging rocks. Caves excavated from massive rocks gradually evolved due to their longevity in contrast to other structural materials such as wood. Some of the most important caves in India include Ellora Caves, Ajanta Caves, Badami Caves, Karla Caves, and Elephanta Caves. The Ellora Caves, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, are among the world's largest rock-cut caves. The site contains over 100 caves that house monasteries and temples. It exhibits Buddhism, Hinduism, and Jainism art and architecture from 600 CE to 1000 CE. The caves were carved out of volcanic basalt cliff rock in the Karanandri Hills, with Cave 16 of Ellora being the world's largest monolithic rock excavation in the form of a chariot called the Kailasha Temple. Paragraph. Mughal architecture is a distinct Indo-Islamic architectural style that evolved in northern and central India from the 16th to the 18th century under the patronage of Mughal emperors. It's a stunning symmetrical and decorative style of Persian, Turkish, and Indian architecture. Some of the most unforgettable Mughal architecture was created during Akbar the Great's reign, 1556 to 1605, and under the vision of Shah Jahan, 1628 to 1658. Many palaces, mosques, gardens, and mausoleums were built by Akbar the Great. His architecture is notable for the use of sandstone on a grand scale, as well as vast enclosed courtyards and domed shallow prayer halls. One of Akbar's most stellar achievements was the construction of his father Humayun's tomb in Delhi. Humayun's tomb, commissioned by Humayun's wife in 1562 and designed by a Persian architect, was the first garden tomb on the Indian subcontinent and the first building to use red sandstone on such a large scale. It is the first building in India to use the Persian double dome with an outer layer supporting the white marble exterior, a previously unseen material. This decorated facade style was a significant contribution to Mughal architecture in the future. Paragraph. Dravidian architecture is a temple style that originated in South India in the 9th century. It was built by the Dravidian peoples and is mostly made up of pyramid-shaped temples called kovals. Kovals rely on intricately carved stone to construct a step pattern that includes numerous sculptures of deities, warriors, kings, and dancers. Many temples in Tamil Nadu are immersed in mythology and antiquity, dating back centuries to when numerous powerful dynasties dominated southern India and beyond. The Dravidian architectural style has its origins in the reign of the Pallava dynasty. The Pallava architecture's crowning achievement is the rock-cut group of monuments at Mahabalipuram. This group includes excavated pillared halls with no exterior roof other than the natural rock and monolithic shrines where the natural rock is completely cut away and carved. The monuments are a combination of faith, religion, history, and mythology, formed by rocks or boulders, combining nature and sculpture.